So it seems like it'd be a good combination. I understand it not. For what reason would such a beast come to our woods? Does this herald some greater ill that comes our way? Her name is Hannet. She is a hunter, one of the last descendants of her proud and ancient clan. She makes her home here in Swarki, deep in the Darkwood. Seasoned huntress roams the forests with Linda, her fast friend, though her mind often turns to her master, who left the village 1 year ago. On a dangerous hunt from which he has yet to return. When a local noble came seeking aid, she answered the call and was tasked with hunting a vicious beast that plagues the nearby forests. So, she makes for the Whisperwood, her loyal companion Linda at her side. You'll need fierce allies on the path she has chosen. Yes, take Hannet along. Here at the beginning of the tale, and Theron's path makes you think of the pickpocketing skill in Star Ocean 2, another game I haven't played, and hey, my reputation improved. 1 year ago.
Good. Thou hast yet to depart.
Waylaid by sentiment, my girl. It ill behooven me to leave without bidding my favorite prentice a fare thee well.
A joke, as always. Will thy journey be long, master?
A good question, that. The request cometh from none other than the knights Ardent. The hunt will taken us to distant lands, and the beast we pursuin is a fearsome one.
I see.
Ha ha ha! Lookin' not so glum, girl. I'm no tyro with green arrows and bruises on his polearm. I'll do the deed. That before 2 moons have passed. Still no smile? What is it, my girl?
'Tis not the hunt that concerneth me. Thou intendest to stop and off somewhere along the way.
Oh, here and there, mayhap. Why dost thou ask?
Thou forgettest or feignst ignorance, so I will remind thee. On the last hunt, thou gambledest away thy purse, and came back a poorer man than thou left.
Poorer in coin, mayhap. Yes, I did make a few wagers at the arena in Victor's Hollow. And learned that while I have a keen eye for assessing the strength of beasts, I am quite at a loss with men. A valuable lesson that was cheaply bought.
Not so cheap in the end. Eliza had to pay in thy debts, and thou only finished its paying her back this last moon. Promise me, master, no more foolish gambling.
But what of the old hunter's saying? If the first arrow faileth, knock a second and try again.
Thou just madest that one up.
Come now, girl. Thou art too young by half for such world-weary sighs. Must thou makest our parting so gloomy?
I turn to thee, Hagen. Looking after master, for he can rarely be bothered to looking after himself.
Even thou takest her side against me, old friend?
He knoweth good sense when he heareth it.
Growlest thou not at me, thou faithless turncoat?
Hail, Hannet. Have you come to see us off?
I have come in to warn master about straying from the path.
And I thank you for it. I do not have the leaves to pay another debt like that.
Have I not a single ally in this infernal village?
I am your friend, but I am also a Knight Ardent, and your client. You would do well not to forget this.
Not for a moment, most honorable Lady Eliza of the illustrious Knights Ardent.
That's more like it. Fear not. I'll keep him out of trouble. I'll have him fill his evenings penning a detailed account of our adventures on the hunt.
Taken care, and may thine arrows strike true. I shall look after the forest till the day of thy return.
Thank ye, my girl, and farewell.
A year hath passed since that day. In all that time, Master could only be bothered to send in a single letter.
Harnet, 'tis me, thou revered master. Missest me? I won't bore thee with any blather about the weather or the season. Who knoweth when this will even arrive, after all? For 3 months now, I have pursued the trail of the beast sought by the Knights Ardent. A beast by the name of Red Eye. That's their name for it, leastwise. As for its true name, if it even hath one, none can say. But on my father's bow, I swear 'tis the most vexing quarry I've ever had the misfortune to hunt in. It eludeth mine every trap, and though thou thinketh me mad for saying this, I swear it can even senseth every move I make. I know not if it is human intelligence or pure animal instinct, but either way, it refuseth to be caught. Still, we appear to have annoyed it sufficiently that it is moving on to new pastures. Judging from its behavior, I believe it meaneth to make for the lands around Stoneguard. I will be frank with thee, my girl, though thou'st always been able to see through my pretenses. The chase will be hard, and the hunt will not endeth soon. But fear not, for endeth it shall. Hast thou ever know'st your master to fail in a hunt? And so I ask thee, my dear apprentice, pray look after the village until I return. Oh, and be not a worrywart. Always thy friend and teacher, Xanta.
Never heard Master admitteth that any hunt would be difficult. Either this Red Eye is truly the most formidable of beasts, or he stoppeth in every gambler's den from here to Stoneguard. But no, Master liketh to act in the fool, but when it cometh to hunting, if he saith he will catcheth his quarry, then catcheth it he will. Yes, Lynn, I know. Master entrusted the safety of the village to me. My duty now is to the villagers. Come in. Let him us visit in the headman, and see if anyone hath need of my bow.
Something that I kept forgetting to do is go into settings here and turn up
Octopath travel.
and turn up the voice volume, because that music is pretty loud compared to it. It can be difficult to hear some of the voices during the cutscene. I meant to do that ever since I started this, and I keep forgetting because I'm stupid. Also, can I equip? No, I can't equip those better weapons I have until I reunite with the party, I guess. And you like the old buttered English? The overuse of eth annoys me a little, though. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from on that. Okay, let's save here quickly. Let's get this axe and bow user on the team.
I am Honnet.
Hedman, how might my bow serveth thee today?
Hello.
Every day thou comest here seeking work. Sometimes I wonder if thou art truly thy master's prentice. But jesting aside, no, there's no hunt today.
I see.
Is there anything else I might do? Well, the youngsters are always in need of lessons. Thou couldst given them a lesson or two in bowmanship. The clan of the Darkwood inherited the lore of the beasts and the trees. Yet today, only thou and Xanta can truly use us that lore. Why? When I was a mere stripling. Yes, I've heard your stories before. I know how long they are, and... Oh, long-winded tales are the vice of many an old man. My apologies, child. But, if thou couldst show in the youngsters the way of the hunt, I would be grateful.
I'm asking ye.
I saw two of them waiting eagerly in the square. Perhaps thou couldst start in with them.
Yes.
It will be done. Ready for big spins? Oh, never mind. So press Y in front of a Tan's person, and Honnet can use beasts to provoke people into battle. What? Provoke. Provoke this individual. Go forth, my friend. Training time, is it? I am ever ready.
Let us begin.
So it's kind of like challenging to a duel.
If thou darest.
Ooh, but I get to choose what beast I want. Oh, I remember seeing a little bit of an overview of how it works, where you can capture beasts. You have so many that you can capture, so it's kind of like Ophelia's having people follow you around, except you can have multiple ones, but with less uses, I guess, and they do different things. So it seems like Linda's the one that gives you unlimited uses. So yeah, so for provoking here, it's only against beasts, so... Jeez. So it's like a pole arm attack for Linda. So Honnet may as well have more weapons than just the axe and bow. As a pole arm too, I guess.
The hunt endeth.
That's cool. Yeah, it endeth. Ugh.
Now then.
Thou growest adept at fighting,
So.
but thou must be more cautious than ever, for thou now knowest just enough to get thyself in trouble.
Oh.
I will, thank thee, Honnet. So yeah, I'll keep using Linda for now because unlimited uses. That's what I'll do.
Now, let us hunt him.
Letting us hunting.
What next?
Get stabbed. Oh, it was a sword this time. Oh, so is it like
What next?
different ones each time that Linda does? Oh, it can do two different ones. So it can do sweep, which is a sword attack, and I guess it's multiple enemies since it's a sweep. Or it can do pounce, which is a pole arm attack. Okay, so it's like Honnet has axe, bow, and then at random pole arm or sword. Or anything else, what with other beasts that she can capture with more limited uses. And I have it one the battleth, yep.
Well,
Well, dost thou feel more attuned to thy surroundings? Yep, I feel much more able at anticipating where a swift quarry might start us next. Oh, look at Linda laying down like that.
excellent.
Very good. An important lesson, that.
Hello there.
Huntress Honnet. What is it? The headman sent me to find thee. He said he must speaketh with thee right away.
Understood.
Then I will make haste. He is at home, I take it.
That's
Yes,
right.
follow me. An urgent hunt, mayhap?
Greetings.
Headman, you wish to see me? Yes, a request hath come in from the defense of Lord Ciaran. It would seem a beast hath strayed into his provincial forest.
I see.
And he will it gone? Just so, he asked us for our best hunter. And while Master Xanta is off on the hunt, that meaneth the... Understood.
I'm asking.
Always remember, Hannet, since time immemorial, ours has been a village of great hunters and huntresses. Yes, far and wide, beyond the edges of the Darkwood, our home. The bards singeth of our exploits, and all the realm lauded fair Svarki as the home of the true hunter. Is that not how it went?
Egad!
Have I told it that many times? Long-winded tales, my dear. Or the vice of an old man, yes. As for the hunt, I am ready when needed.
Splendid!
Excellent. Lord Ciarn's messenger awaiteth inside. He will telleth thee all thou needest to know.
I am ready.
I will speaketh to him at once.
I'm asking.
Hannet, prithee, thou not Master Xanta, would thee not?
Fair befallen
Of
thee.
course, thank ye. Yeah, there is quite a bit of story here, indeed.
Well,
Olbrooks is pretty simple. Our apologies for the urgency of the matter, but monsters pay little heed to the convenience of men.
Nay,
I'm here to serve. Tell me more about this beast. Your quarry is to be a fearsome beast that has wandered into the Whisperwood from the gods nowhere. A monster that hath strayed from its home?
yes.
Aye, just this morning, a merchant and an injured companion fetched up at our manor in frightful shape. As one man told it, the other was in no condition to speak. Their caravan had been waylaid by the beast, and they were the only survivors.
this bodeth ill.
How dost thou know this creature was responsible?
Well, actually...
Lord Ciarn's scholars were called upon to investigate the matter. From the merchant's testimony, they concluded the men were attacked by a savage beast known as a Gisarma.
Truly.
I have heard of this creature. Sorry, its baleful roar would make an unlikely fit for the tranquil Whisperwood. His lordship is most anxious to protect his subjects, needless to say. He seeks the help of the most capable hunter in this village, and so, Master Xanta's absence, we turn to you. Or in his absence. What say you, Hannet? Will you free our fair province of this unholy menace?
I am ready.
Tell thy lord I shan't fail him. Indeed. There is a dignity about you that Master Xanta lacks, but I see you share his passion for your calling. I hope you will continue to inherit only his better qualities. Master is a fine teacher. He showeth by example both what a hunter oughteth and oughteth not to doen. Well said. It would seem we are in safe hands indeed. Yes, thou art. And so I must do my duty and hunt the beast. Thine offer is a generous one, yet the path ahead is fraught with danger. How curious. Lindith judgeth thee worthy. It is not often she warmeth to strangers. I shall accept in thine offer. Lend in me thy strength in battle. The monster hath been sighted in Whisperwood. It is there we must go. Hannet joined the party. And fuck, who did I miss? I'm gonna be honest, you didn't actually miss too much. Because I was like, okay, I'm starting a stream in the middle of the day. There might be people coming in later. So what I actually did is I went and I got Ulbrich. So Ulbrich's a part of the party now. And did his stuff. You left halfway. Last stream too. Oh, okay. In that case, you also missed Ophelia, I guess. So there's Ophelia. There's Ulbrich, but you saw the demo. And then we just now started Hannet's story, where she's got something to go and hunt. Okay, now I should be able to change her equipment now that I just recruited her as a character. So battle axe, but arcane hatchet. It increases my elemental attack, but when am I going to be doing elemental attacks? Not too often. Composite bow increases accuracy quite a bit, but arcane bow really increases physical attack and elemental attack. I'm going to do the arcane bow. I think. What was Ophelia like? Hold on, uno minuto. Yeah, that's really gonna increase physical defense, so neat. And yeah. So, Ophelia was adopted into this family. So there was her adopted father and her sister there. And her sister was supposed to go on this thing called the pilgrimage, where she brings a sacred flame kind of around the world, where everyone descended from that family line is supposed to go and do that. But then their father fell ill, and because Ophelia was adopted and that man wasn't truly her father, she was like, okay, my sister here should stay with her father and I should go do this pilgrimage in her place. So she went and got the flame instead, and has set out to do this pilgrimage, which is like against the rules of the family since she's not actually part of the blood. But the father was like, that was incredibly kind of you. I just hope that your kindness isn't your undoing. And she set out on her journey to do this pilgrimage. And Hannet, it just basically showed that she's a hunter, her master disappeared long ago, and she's just been called to go do a hunt. Where's the bar here? By the way. Right here. Huh, interesting, indeed. Her story was actually pretty sad. Let's do this order then, so the healer is at the bottom. I'm gonna need to level up Hannet a fair bit. This is what I'll have to do. But yeah, Amazon actually did get this game to me on time this time. I've already stolen from him. What's his thing? Panic arrow. Wait, I can bring this guy? The village headman with a poison slash? Oh yeah, man. The village headman called on Hannet to go on this hunt, but he's coming along too. You need a perfect moment for no one expects a Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, it doesn't sound like you missed too much. Just one character's introduction and the very beginning of a second one, because we spent most of this current stream doing Ulbrich's. I'll probably do Primrose's later. I went and got Hannet because now I'll have every single regular weapon, because he has swords and daggers, broadsword and spear, axe and bow, and then staff. So all those 6 regular weapons there across these 4 characters, they're all covered. So for enemy weaknesses against regular weapons, I have everything covered now, which is why I went and got Hannet now. So from what you heard, you missed basically nothing. Well, Ophelia's introduction, I guess. And the beginning of Hannet's, basically, then. Shadow Soul Stone. I need a medium Soul Stone for those Kate enemies.
I will battle.
So now we have, for the first time so far, we now have a full... Wow! We now have a full 4 party members. You love this game too much to miss it. Yeah, this is something that I'll be uploading to YouTube later as well. So if you do want to check out Ophelia's Tale, what I'm gonna do is actually have every single character's like main story stuff will be basically an episode on its own, and then the stuff where I'm like going in between places, I'll just be like part so and so 0.5, where it's like, okay, that's not important to the story, just skip it. So anyone who wants to see like what's going on with just the story in my playthrough of this, then they'll be able to just click on like part solid numbers, and it's just gonna be the story stuff, and the stuff in between will be skippable because it'll be like 0.5 or something like that. So like Ophelia's thing will be a full episode, and this will be too, I guess, of that. Honey, you don't really care for just an archer. Ophelia, you'll have to go back and watch. Hannet's story has actually been kind of interesting so far. Okay, let's break them both.
I will not be defeated.
Okay, let's actually do this.
Let your wounds be healed.
Because Hannet's only level 2 right now, and she needs
What next?
some help. Capture. Ooh. Yoink. Mine now.
Well then.
Not weak against those. Neat.
Don't snort things you
You'll
can't.
more than likely just rewatch all you missed. Yeah, Ulbrich has the super death move called Thousand Spears, yeah, where he just murders everything, basically. This game is legendary, so yeah. And there's been some pretty good music. It's a must on your to-do list. I love how, like, I keep forgetting what he's called. But, like, the head of the village is just following us, too. I love that. But yeah, Hannet's unique power is she can, like, capture enemy beasts to use them in battle. I don't know what her capacity is for how many she can do. Whoops. Kind of reminds you of 1,000 Arrows and Waves from Pokemon. I don't know what 1,000 Waves is. I know what 1,000 Arrows is. But yeah, so her talent, she can capture monsters and beasts in battle to train them to fight by your side. So she has one, her tiger-like thing there. It's not actually a tiger, but a tiger leopard-like kind of creature there, Linda, which has unlimited uses. And then there's regular beasts, which are kind of like Ophelia's here, where she can like bring a villager kind of into battle a certain amount of times, but it's less so for Hannah. But you can get a bunch of them that each have different skills and stuff. It's pretty cool. Also, your surprise review will be done either tomorrow or Tuesday. Been working on a thing regarding a buff man with fire powers video. Sounds interesting indeed. Sounds intriguing. Let's do this. 1,000 ways to prevent switching, you think? Huh. Yeah, I haven't heard of it before. Not giving away anything about that project, except everything you already have. Let's do that.
Have at you.
I don't know, let's take out these little dudes like that. Oh wait, I should be attacking with this
The
spear.
hunt's beginning.
Let's see, are you weak to bows? Nope. Just dropping that one hint. Okay.
My turn now.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
So, are you weak to axes then? Oh yeah, you are. So now I know all that dude's vulnerabilities. Cool. All above man with fire powers, all you're getting. Okay. Dang, I keep forgetting to switch to the spear.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Okay. Okay, you're weak to bows too.
Out of my
And then
way.
it's probably something like fire or some other elemental thing. Since staff is the last actual main weapon on the list. Wow, it was fire. Okay, I know all their weaknesses now. Cool. Captain Falcon, ask any more from you and you'll ban you. And in a way, it's Falcon then. Huh.
Here I go!
Okay, this one's almost dead, so let's do that. Rude. Almost no damage though. Let's do that.
And that's that.
And that's that. Ooh, I can get a skill with Hannah now. What are her skills like anyway? If you're already asked, he'll ban him from his own channel. A Falcon combo video. Maybe. Hannah, what can I get? So right now I have Rain of Arrows, attack around and post 5 to 8 times with a bow, so it's like the pole arm thing that Ulbrich has. Deal critical damage with the bow to a single foe. Deal heavy lightning damage to a single foe. That could be pretty good for having another element in my arsenal. Cause a single foe to act at the end of the turn for 2 turns. That seems pretty cool. Attack a single foe with a bow, otherwise lethal attacks will instead leave the target with 1 HP. Oh! That seems really good right there, because her power is capturing enemies. So it's probably going to be more effective the weaker they are. So that's like false swipe in Pokemon. So that's weakening them as much as you can before you capture them, so that you can actually use them in battle. That actually seems really, really good right there. It's basically Pokemon's false swipe to weaken them before you catch them. To attack all foes 5 to 8 times with a bow. Oh, never mind. So this is... Oh, random foes. All... Okay, that's... Oh, so it's like an Ultra Rain of Arrows. Increase all allies' critical rate and accuracy for 2 turns. That's pretty neat. This seems really good for capturing enemies, so that's going to be the next thing that I learn. But for right now, I want to have another element in my arsenal just so I can begin learning enemies' weaknesses. Since once you learn a weakness, it'll be on there like permanently. You'll always know it. So I can find out if enemies are weak to lightning. And it's also good to keep in mind, like the order that it goes in there. It's swords, polearms, daggers, axes, bows, staves, and then it'll go into the elements, where that's the order that the weaknesses will be in. So if an enemy's second weakness out of 3 is staves, then you know that the next thing is gonna be an element attack of some sort, not one of the other weapons. So it goes in that order, where it's like swords, polearm, axes, like Fire Emblem, I guess that order, with daggers put in right after polearms. Bow staves. Huh. We went to go see the movie Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation. What do you think of it? And speaking of, the reason why I wasn't streaming this game yesterday is I went to go and see the second Jurassic World, which I myself wasn't that interested in seeing. I was just kind of was tagging along for the ride. Going with some friends and stuff. I figured I'd just tag along. But I actually wound up really enjoying it, honestly. And great movie. Get a headache after the movie though. I haven't actually seen any of the movies in that series. I have not seen one.
Letting us beginning.
That looks like such a nice screen right there. Seeing my enemies and seeing everything they're vulnerable against, that's just so nice. It's so snazzy, man.
My turn.
So I should be able to break all of them here then. If I do this line. I haven't eaten all day
Let my
either,
arrow
so...
fly and
Oh. Jeez, you should probably get something to eat then. Probably a good idea.
Defeated.
Everyone here is weak to stabs, apparently.
Out of
Now
my
we all
way.
get to act. Yeah, let's take out this guy real quick. None of you have. Or neither of you have. Okay, let's do this. Capture. But yeah, so I have a bow one, I have a heal thing, and I have a sword thing. How many can I capture anyway? What happens if I capture this? You can restore health, and you can do a sword thing. Let's do the restore health one. So I have more allies that can heal.
Shall be mine. Out of my way.
Well then,
Eating now, or movie plus no. Oh, it's a recipe for a headache. Movie plus no food all day. Eating now with a headache. Hanging with Harmonia. Today's a weird day. And it's 2:46 where you live. Yeah, so hour time difference. Yeah, and geez, that is quite a while without food. Then, isn't it?
no, not.
Let's do this.
I'll do my best.
Let's do this, actually.
No, not.
Coming, if thou darest.
Slash. I want to find out how many beasts I can capture total. Like, what is the cap for that? How many can I get? It's 5 p.m. where you live. Yeah, you should probably get some food then. Sounds like you have, though. Ooh. Spirit, have mercy. This was not done in the name of survival. The Gazarma sought not food, it sought sport and wanton slaughter. It sleweth these men and beasts for no reason, other than as a fearsome show of its dreadful power.
This bodeth ill.
I see thou tremblest, little one. Thine heart is filled with fear. Thou witnessed what the beast did, or witnessest, jeez, what the beast did. To madeth thee bear witness, jeez. Patience. I shall return and attend to the fallen. But first, they shall be avenged.
If thou wilt,
Wilt thou protect them, friend, till my return?
thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee. I shall return anon. Palm anon. No. To eaten, to being eaten. This is fate, and the privilege of any beast of the forest. A life for a life. So it hath been since the dawn of time.
Unacceptable.
But to be slain for sport, for pleasure or greed, is to be betraying the law of nature. Each time a creature taketh more than it needeth, a part of the forest dieth. I hunted not merely to keep in Lord Ciaran's people safe. I hunted to save the forest itself. And don't worry, you're having some quality McDonald's, Kappa. And that's exact. And Paul went on, that's exactly where your mind went. Whoa. What was Anon even supposed to mean there? Like soon, I guess? Also, I notice whenever I run, the map at the bottom right there, it turns red, probably meaning that the encounter rate goes up because I'm running. But at the same time, I'm going faster, so what the heck are you?
Out of my
What
way.
are you weak to? Not daggers.
I'll not be defeated.
Not stabs.
The battle is truly
Swords.
What next?
Axes? No.
The battle is
Full
truly
arms.
joy. Out of my way!
My turn now.
Let's keep attacking for now. And then let's see about bows.
My arrow.
Bows and swords, and then some sort of an element.
The battle is truly joy.
Is what it is.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Bailey's gonna level up soon. Wonder when I'll be able to get Therion's next skill, to be able to share SP with others. Then he'll be a super duper asset to the team. More than he already is.
There is no choice.
Yeah, there's a new enemy there. So all I know so far is that they're weak to daggers. So let's try pole arms,
Out of my way.
swords, probably axes, bows, and an element, I imagine. But my guess would be
What next?
nope.
I'll do my best.
I was already testing this earlier, wasn't I?
Out of my way.
Let's see here.
Don't play.
If only there was a list with,
The battle is
like,
truly
before you
joy.
had everything mapped out of what it's not vulnerable against. That'd be cool. Let's just try this on
I
all
will
of them.
cut you down!
So the one down there is vulnerable to swords.
My turn now.
Is it vulnerable to stabs? It is. Oh, it's just vulnerable to all kinds of regular weapons, so probably bows and axes. As well, I imagine. Not bows. Axes and polearms, maybe?
Out of my way!
Let's do this. Oh, the men are screaming or super serious and cocky, but the ladies are calm and soft-spoken. Just funny too. I do love the sprite work in this game so much. I know, right? It's got such charming 2D sprites. They're so good.
Come in, if thou darest.
Axes? Oh yeah, axes.
My turn.
Have at you! With each battle,
Oh yeah, I wanted
grow
to find out how
stronger.
much I can capture with Hannes. Gotta level up there. And same. Yeah, and same here too. Oh, it looks like there's a boss up there. So, I could restore Therion's HP, or SP I mean, or I could just not because he has SP steal. Oh, I think I actually saw a little bit of this at the Nintendo Treehouse.
Not acceptable.
That is enough. Thou scarest me not, beast. Is it not so? Thou wert driven from thine home. Bested by a beast more powerful, thou fleddest and foundest thyself here.
I see.
I understand thy pain all too well. But it too turn in thy grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is a sin of men. It was thy duty to adapt into the forest, to let in it find in a place for you. Instead, thou wouldest rip out its heart and claim it as thine own. This cannot be forgiven. Thou hast trespassed, beast. And in the name of the forest, I visit judgment upon thee. Can't speak today, sorry. And your car wants your food. I assume that's supposed to say cat.
If this beest thy will.
Okay, so here's the first battle we've ever done with 4 party members. He has 8 shield. A little mistimed there. If only it was a little bit earlier. No one expects a Spanish Inquisition. Okay, let's try this.
I appreciate it. Really?
Okay, that's not really useful right now, but he's not weak against daggers.
Over here!
Oof.
Now then!
Attack me then.
Come!
Attack Goldbrick. My tank.
What next?
Weak to axes, maybe? Not axes, probably bows, I imagine. Staves? Not staves. Are you weak to fire? No. Yeah, this boss is creepy looking indeed. And stream delayed it? Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens, man. I don't know how long the delay is, but it's a thing. Let's summon the village headman. He's gonna fight with us. That's what's gonna happen.
The battle is truly joy.
Okay. Okay, he's vulnerable against swords
My arrow fly and true.
and bows. But that's the only physical weapons that he's weak to.
I'll do my best.
Okay. This is what we're doing then.
Your wounds be healed.
So good thing Therion has a sword too,
Out of my way.
because he can whittle down the boss's health as well then.
Have at you!
Or his gauge thing there. I don't know.
Come in, if thou darest.
I just want to see if he's weak to lightning. He is. Now I know. Now it's mapped out. Except Spanish Inquisition not. Or expects, is that supposed to be? I don't know. I will be able to stun him before he can attack.
I'll not be defeated.
That will be a thing. Are you weak to light?
There!
You are.
Have at you!
So now, if I attack with a sword, now he's stunned.
Let my arrow fly and true. Come in.
So if I do this, capture, yeah, it's untamable, I figured so. You're good at typing and you're good at reading. Ooh. That's restore health, double strike, ooh. Slash. I just dealt 2,000 damage to him.
My blade is unbending!
Okay. Oh, dang it. That's some pretty good damage there.
My turn.
Let's do this!
Do it with a steel SP. Nice, I just like fully restored my SP.
I'll do my best.
And then let's
Here I go!
holy light him.
Oh, sacred light.
2,000 damage, that's nuts. Yeah, it was from one of the beasts that I captured. So I can summon it 4 more times now.
Letting the hunt begin.
Invigorating nuts. Yeah, that's a thing there. Let's use the double strike again. Yeah, that dishes out a lot of damage. Appears ready to respond to any attack.
Victory shall be mine!
Okay. In that case, this is what we're gonna do.
How about this?
How about this?
Out of my way.
It's right to respond to any attack. Wait, what happens if I do try attacking? Okay.
Over here.
Ooh, that's what it does. It
My
fights
arrow
back.
flying true.
Fights back as a thing where it does that. What if I do something like this? Will it still attack back?
I'll do my
No, that's a
best.
way to work around it. Let's summon the village headman again. That's fine. No, there he goes. Oh man. So it still
My
has
arrow
that effect for
flying
one more turn. So Linda has unlimited uses, so let's keep doing that.
I will not be defeated.
Come on, village headman, you got this. Go get him. Poison slash. Yeah, 25 damage. You got it. And he's out of there. The capturing enemies thing seems a bit broken. Well, it's like Ophelia's kind of thing, where she can make her thing is she can make a kind of villager follow her, and then you can summon them into battle. Like a certain amount of times. It's usually like 9 times total. It seems to be 5 for Hanet's total. And then you have to go and find an enemy again to capture. Oh wait, so that effect is done now.
The battle is truly joined.
Okay, we're gonna unleash another kind of max thing on him. Coming up here soon. Ooh. Just preparing to pounce, okay.
I will not be defeated.
In that case. Let's do this.
Let your wounds be healed.
Kinda like that.
Now then,
And then let's do this.
out of my way.
What next?
And let's break his next turn.
I will not be defeated.
Summon the village headman because he's the most useful thing in the world. Poison slash, you get him. Now,
I'm ready. Are you?
I can do this. I have full health anyway, so let's just do steal SP.
Victory shot. My blade is unbending.
Neat. Let's do 1,000 spears again at max. Neat.
Letting the hunt come.
Okay, now we're gonna summon the Force Ratkin again. To do 2,000 damage again and take it out.
The
Wow,
hunt endeth.
that was pretty easy when you're doing that, I guess. Oh, I still don't have enough to learn a new skill with Therion, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks.
Thy life is given not in vain, for it will feed in others. Thou art of the forest now, and in the forest naught is lost. Come in, my friends. This life belongeth to all. The animals that eateth the grass becometh food for the animals that eateth meat. The eaters of meat in their turn feedeth those yet stronger. And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest. His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones wood. He becometh the food of the plant eaters, and the circle beginneth once more. Lives entwined, a tapestry woven anew each dawn, every thread a part of the whole.
Listen, Hanet. Being a hunter means taking lives, but we do it so we might live. Never forgetting it is thy sacred duty to live on.
To surviving, and honoring those felled by thine own arrows. As long as he speaketh only of hunting, He is the wisest of men. If only that were all he cared about. The hunt is over. Now it is time to tend to the fallen.
Good day.
You look well. Just the hunt was a success.
Well,
The beast will trouble in thee no more. These graves. I
Yes.
took the liberty of digging them while I waited for your return.
thou hast my
Thank thee,
thanks.
but I have a request. Leaving the beasts be, letting the forest reclaimeth them. That is the way of the wood.
But of course.
As you wish, my lady. Oh. Hagen, thou returns to us. What? Where's Master? Hath something befallen him? He is confused, frightened. Thou didst run here, didst thou not? And alone. Doth Master needeth my help?
Just so.
It's all right. Easy, boy. Easy. There now. That's a good boy. Master's in trouble. That much is clear. I must hasten to his side. If anything were to happen to him.
The hunt is on.
Hagen, canst thou guide me to Master? Whatever hath befallen him, we shall save him, thou and I. Oh. And 1,000 spears, well hello Undyne, and 1,000 spears is only the tiniest bit OP. Yeah, but it takes like 20 SP, which is over a third of what Ulbrich has right now. And that was at max boost that I was doing it every time. So I was basically using up 4 turns in one to do that much damage. Only a tiny, tiny bit, and oh, Wolf is cute, and you got the hiccups now. Fantastic. I want to get another one of those rat things to capture, because that thing was super OP. It's double strike. Wow, that was strong. I want to find more of those. If I see another one, I'm gonna try to capture it. By the way, can I get any more skills now? No, but I'm getting there. Finished my foods. Nice. What do you do? Panic arrow. I'm okay with that. And it'll be summonable 9 times now. Whereas the headband's only summonable 5 times now. So let's refresh it. I can't believe we took the headband with us on our journey there. And feel better. Hey, headache is gone. That's good.
So thou art going after Zonta.
This music, though.
Hagen here cameth seeking my help. In his letter, he said he was bound for Stonegard. We shall begin our search there.
I pray it is no more serious than an ill-founded wager that left him unable to pay at his innkeeper. For a Hagen who cometh all this way alone, I cannot help but fear the worst. Prithee, take us care.
We will.
And don nothing foolish. Don as Zonta saith, child. not as he would doeth.
Thank you, Chief. Fear not for us. We shall be back before the next moon, with Master at our side. Stayest safe, Master. We're coming.
And so did the huntress Hannah set out on her journey, her master having vanished hunting the baleful Red Eye. It now fell to her to find him and bring him home. Fate awaits her on the road ahead. Only the gods can say. Wow, that music was good. Wow.